Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to do a new video on three double oak bourbons. Never had any of them. One of them is kind of done in an experimental fashion. We don't know what order they're in, but we know what they are. We're going to tell you what we like about them, what we don't like about them. You want to try to guess them?
Yeah, we'll try. I can guess on color alone. I can see all this.
Your eyes ain't that good.
Whatever.
Shit. So stick around and we'll let you know what we think.
First off, we got Jefferson's. So this is a Jefferson's Reserve Twin Oak, and it's on here. It even says custom barrel. So what we have determined throughout some research and whatnot is the custom barrel. They cut some grooves in the staves on the inside of the barrel, and apparently that gives the bourbon more contact and it gets more oak infused.
That's right? What they say.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I read it. It's a experiment, if you will.
That's exactly right.
I think what we read, 6-year experiment.
Six-year experiment.
Yeah. So 6 years they tried doing this, and they figured cutting some grooves in the inside of the barrel of the staves or whatever you call those things.
We'll throw a picture up so you can see it.
Yeah. You'll see right here. See? So that's what they're going to do. Now this bottle here is $90.
$90.
$90.
It's $1 a proof.
Yeah. So we'll see how that turns out. Man, I would like to think that would be, in your mind, which we've had that other video out earlier about don't let price influence you, but $90 is a lot of money for a bottle.
And I like Jefferson's. It's a good brand.
Yeah, Jefferson's makes some fine bourbon. So go ahead, talk about the next one.
All right, so we got Noble Oak. Pretty cool little story behind this one. For one, the company plants a tree for every bottle you buy, so give back to the environment if you like that kind of thing. We know Chad does.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm a tree hugger.
An environmentalist.
Right.
And it's really just an experiment. So they have taken what they call a trademark process, and they take sherry pieces of wood and throw it into what we think is a pressure cooker, drop it in there, and they say in a few hours they can make it taste like an aged bourbon. So
yeah, they do their first barrel.
Yep. Normal, that's right.
But their second one,
pressure cooker. They out here trying to Martha Stewart it.
It's kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So from what we read, they just cut up big chunks of wood and throw it in the bourbon.
Yeah, it says Spanish sherry oak staves. So they throw it in there, pressure cook it for a few hours, and they say they turn out a fine bourbon. The price, though, is only $35. So it doesn't have that, true, I've been sitting in a barrel for, 10 years price. It's a more affordable price. But another interesting thing about it is they're part of the Edrington Group, which produces some fine scotch.
Yeah, some Macallan.
Yeah.
Some of that good high quality
stuff.
Yeah,
so you would think with a name and a company behind it like that, they wouldn't put it behind it if it wasn't good.
Yeah. Surely they got to know what they're doing or wouldn't release it.
So yeah, it's either going to be like, hey, I got a man-made diamond from middle of the mall type stuff, or we got some really fine bourbon.
Yeah, and for the price.
Great price, yeah.
Yeah, that's what kills me. And I'm not real big on this whole, the double oak.
Yeah, I'm not
bandwagon, if you will.
Me either.
But from $90 to $35, I might be on the bandwagon.
I'd be on the bandwagon if it's good.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if we can even tell a difference. The last one we have is the Woodford. Now, this Woodford, it's the same thing, double oak. They're aging in the first barrel. We couldn't find anything about that, about how long they aged.
Unknown, basically.
Yeah. Second barrel looks like they just transferred over to, same thing as far as all these, well, except for the pressure cooker. It's just a more charred
Yeah.
barrel.
Yeah, deeply toasted and charred.
Yeah. So the second one, we know they store that for a year.
That's right.
So I don't know if that's going to make a difference. I don't see how. In the process of making all these are three completely different. These have the staves
Yep.
and the grooves in them, so that's supposed to be more infused with the oak. This one we think is a pressure cooker, and then this one seems more natural.
It seems more natural.
So the Woodford seems more natural. Noble oak, made in a lab.
Yeah.
I'm not going. I mean, they may come back and say, "Hey, you can't say that on camera." Well,
It's our channel. We can do what we want.
yeah, exactly. Freedom of speech, man.
That's right.
Swear to God, it is. And then Jefferson's, is the grooves that cut in it. So I say let's get to it and take a sip and see if you can even find out.
Right to left, left to right. Which way you want
I
to go?
don't care.
It's all whiskey, huh?
Yeah.
I want to smell each one first.
Ooh.
That one's pretty good. That first one is.
Oh, we're going this way?
I was just sniffing them. It doesn't matter.
You do sniff a lot.
This one in the middle doesn't have much of a smell.
Just supposed to say that.
Like
Can't
at all.
smell the middle one.
To me, the first one smells the best.
Yeah. So.
And I don't know if it's because, of course, we got 3 different glasses, or 2 different glasses. This one has the taste the shape that supposedly gets it to your nose better. But it does smell the best to me.
All right, I'm going with this little one here.
All right, let's do it.
On the far right. Okay, see, that's it's a little hot for me. It's not bad though.
It's not bad. I kind of
I
like
can't get a whole lot of flavors out of it. It almost seems bland in a way. It is
not very complex.
It's not complex.
I don't get the caramel or anything like that.
The cinnamon, the spices, I don't get any
Right.
of that whatsoever. It does have the oak
I do.
taste. So let me try again. Hold on.
I'm not trying to get drunk here.
Yeah, but it's not bad. But again, I was expecting a lot more pronounced flavor of that overpowering double oak.
Double oak, yeah.
Not getting it from that one.
It's not. I would definitely buy it again, though. It's not like the Amador, Not buying that again.
Oh, yeah.
But I would buy that again, depending on the price point.
Yeah, depending on the price. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I hadn't had the other two.
Hadn't had the other two.
So
that one, the heat has kind of set in for me now. I can feel it more in my mouth and things like that.
The aftertaste of it.
Yep.
Yeah. And then there's not much flavor even on the aftertaste in my mind.
And it's just a little more of the heat, kind of like the burn.
Mm-hmm. Kind of what I don't want in a bourbon.
Yeah.
It's smooth, don't get me wrong.
Oh, it's smooth.
Yeah.
I've had some that you just like,
bite back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want another drink of it.
Yeah, you're begging for an ice cube just to help mellow that unit out.
I'm going to go ahead and put this on the record as this is probably one of these two based off of color. It's a lighter color than the other two.
Okay. So that, I get a little bit of vanilla out of it. I get a lot of oak. Maybe this double oak thing is a real deal.
It's a lighter taste than the previous one.
It is.
This one had, I guess, more of a smokier taste.
Okay, good point.
Where this one's kind of smooth and a little bit of caramel and but not a ton of caramel like some of the, what is it? The Widow Jane. Remember how that had a strong
Willow has a real strong caramel.
But it does have like a vanilla.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little sweet to it.
A little bit of sweet to it. Yep. That's it.
And even on the nose, it's not overpowering.
Nope. To me, this is probably a Jefferson's. Haven't had this second one, but it's probably a Jefferson's because their stuff is usually more sweet.
Yeah,
to me.
you can really distinguish the different flavors in that.
Yeah.
To me,
A little bit more complex.
yes, you can pull out the vanilla, the caramel,
A little bit of spice.
just a little bit of spices to it. The smokiness, as you put it. So the oak is how I would refer to it. Very good.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, hold on.
I'm not drinking. Just smelling.
Does this one outdo the first one?
For me,
For the first two,
for me, it does. Now, I'm not mad at this one.
right? I agree.
Not mad at it
But
at
this
all.
one is a lot smoother.
Yep.
You get a lot more complex taste out of it. And I say complex, not in a bad way. You get a lot more different flavors out of it.
Yep. Yeah. So I would rank this 1, 2 so far.
Okay, I agree. Same thing.
I'm going to go with this as Woodford just based on color alone.
Yeah, so this is a lot darker.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
A lot darker. I can tell.
Yeah, your eyes aren't that good.
No. When you get old like me.
Ooh, got a heat to it.
Got a lot of heat to it. Almost a cinnamon. I don't want to say nutmeg, but
Nutmeg. I think that's what it is.
I'm gonna go with cinnamon on mine.
I think it's like nutmeg.
It's
It's definitely oaky.
Oh, it's oaky.
You get more oak from this one than you do this one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. It's same thing, smoky, all the other flavors. Plus, I feel like a whole lot of cinnamon, even nutmeg. It's not as sweet.
Nowhere near as sweet as this in the middle.
No.
Yeah. But I'm not.
But
Again,
it's hot though.
I will say I would buy all 3 of these again, depending on the price point.
Yeah, depending on the price. Let me try again. It's heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Kind of sticks with you a little bit.
Yes.
Like you can still taste it after you've
Oh,
for
absolutely.
a while.
It's not syrup thick,
No, by no means.
but it is. You can tell a little bit heavier. I bet an ice cube would break it down a lot and help.
It probably would.
But an ice cube also kind of dilutes some of the other flavors you may get with it. So if this one is noble for $35,
I would buy it.
I would buy it, put an ice cube in it, and drink it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
And not bad at when I go and buy it at the store.
Yeah.
Be like, hell yeah, I want a bottle of that Noble Oak. Shit's good. For
And
$35.
For $35, it's not. Whoa, now.
My God.
Dog's gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
So, drum roll. What order do you think they go in?
I almost want to go. I almost want to go Jefferson's. Jefferson's, and then Noble Oak is in the middle again, and then Woodford.
So I'm gonna go Woodford,
Oh, really?
Jefferson's, Noble Oak. Woodford far left, Noble Oak, Jefferson's.
That ain't what you just said.
Yeah, Woodford, Jefferson's, Noble Oak in the middle.
Okay. What is it?
So Chad's correct. That is Woodford,
Woodford?
Okay.
Noble Oak, Jefferson's.
Ooh, wow.
Got it.
Got it.
Yes. What do I win today?
A video on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So at $90, would you buy? Because you said if it was 35, it was on your radar.
Probably not.
Yep.
Probably not. It was just a little too strong for me.
It was strong.
It was a lot.
Mm-hmm.
a lot. For if I was gonna have 2 fingers, I don't think I'd want that.
It's strong
It
for,
is.
for $100.
Oh yeah, for $100.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now if I was just wanting to get plastered,
And don't care.
yeah, I don't care.
Too old for that though.
I'm way too old for that. I got out of college a long time ago. Tell you what though, Double O. I don't know which one is your Double O.
I put it as Jefferson's. I thought it was it. I thought it was a high dollar one. So for $35, I'd be in it all day long.
I believe I would too. I believe I would search for the Noble Oak before I sprung an extra $20
I
here.
would, no doubt,
Yeah,
no doubt.
and an extra what, $50, $60 there
Yep.
on this one.
I thought it was the front runner. Based on taste alone, because I'm a Jefferson's person, I was like, it's gotta be
Yeah,
Jefferson's.
you love Jefferson's.
It's gotta be Jefferson's.
That's impressive. So, are bourbons fixing to start coming out of the lab now?
I mean, maybe. And I will definitely search more that come out of the lab because maybe science has perfected it.
You fix to piss off a lot of people off.
I mean, facts are facts, though.
I mean, it is, and it doesn't matter. I guess it's
It's
what
boils
you
down to
like.
what you like. That's right.
Yeah.
Some
So-
people may like the Woodford because it's smoky.
That's
and-
right. Everyone has different taste buds. So, I mean, you do you, fam.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So that proves to you. What are we 2 for 2? That price don't matter.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to look at it that way,
Yeah.
absolutely. Of course, we're into this. However much money, we're not sponsored by any of these people.
Definitely not. But if you want to sponsor us, for the love of God, please send us some bourbon.
Right? So, yes, Lord. Is that the bourbon delivery?
It is.
So, yeah, there you go. That's just our opinion. Doesn't mean anything whatsoever.
Unless you want to be right.
Yeah, I think my vote's going with the Double Oak.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
surprisingly enough, and maybe I just have weak taste buds. I don't know, but
I mean, we're 2 for 2, but we figured out in the past we're very similar from a palate perspective.
right.
So yeah, but I mean, I do like it. We'll have to polish off the bottle.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me.
My Lord.
But anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you learned a few things, and maybe we'll save you some money in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's a great tip. In the future, if you're thinking about, Double Oak is the latest trend, and
We're going to try all of them.
yeah, hey, work your way up. You may get stuck at the $35 bottle.
And look, and don't be mad at it because it's 35.
That's exactly right.
Don't walk into the store and snub your nose. Oh, it's 35. It ain't no good, because we've done 2 of these, and on the bottles that we've bought so far, the lower dudes have won.
I agree. So there you go. Y'all be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.